Hello, everyone. We're
Hello.
going.
Hello.
Hi, how are we?
I'm not in
It's
Sith form. It's a first.
it's something new and exciting. I can
Wait,
hear
that
myself
DM
indeed.
isn't the right DM. What?
What?
What? What?
Yes, tonight we are playing something a little different. The Kagridim Chronicles, a little offshoot, a mostly canonical extended adventure that takes place in the same world as the Trials of Silver. We are going to be playing this over the next couple weeks. We're doing this every other week, so this will be the first. It could be 3 games, it could be 4 games, it could be 2 games. Who knows? We'll find out. Maybe they'll just
It could
speed run
be.
it and run right to the final boss. I'll be like, "What do you do?" And they'll go, "We find the boss and kill him." And I'll be like, "All right, good game." We'll find out. This is going to be a rather it's still D&D 5e 5.5 mix, but we're going to be a little more light with the rules. Keep it nice and quick. More role play, less crunchy dice mechanics. Although that might happen anyway. A couple announcements. Tomorrow we have on Shattered Tabletop Gaming a new game called The Twisted Fates. I'll be a player in that game. Mommy Kalik will be DMing. Let's see. Friday at 8 p.m. EST, Lord Skurlock, The Wild Blue Yonder, Series 3 will be here.
I'll
And
be
then
playing Jed Mun.
hell yeah. Oh yeah, we love it. We love a wizard.
I'm a
That what you were?
fighter.
Oh, who is the wizard? Someone was a wizard. Okay. Saturday at 8 p.m. EST, The Dark Rewrite one shot, also here. That's all I got. Do you two want to introduce yourselves?
I am Frost Embers. I will be playing Brody Splitfinger, one of, you know, with my friend here, one of the only two players. I You will see me up to all sorts of shenanigans. And outside of this game, you can find me here at playing other D&D games. Otherwise, you can find me in chats and sometimes around Twitch floating around. Good. How about you?
How about you?
Hi guys. I'm playing Merrick Mechanics, the halfling of the duo. Um, you can see me usually here. Yeah, during a trial march. That words. I have words. They're there. Silver marches, and then if you come to the Discord, I'm in the chat randomly during talking about random stuff all the time. So come say hi, do the thing, and yeah, words are super hard. Um, so
All
hi.
right.
Also, this is me in not Sith form because usually I have like my big cloak going, but it's all good.
It's all good.
Let's
All
do
right.
it.
Well, with no further ado, let's dive right in then.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Pause,
Okay,
pause.
hold on. Let's not dive right in then.
Did you
Chat.
not introduce yourself? Chat, like, follow, subscribe, give some love to the channel, and let's get this going.
Hell yeah. And with that like button presumably smashed,
Smash it so
we'll,
hard.
we'll dive right in. All right. The city of Citadel, the three-ringed city of the goddess Dominia, a thriving hub of society and trade. People come here from across Kagridim to find their fortune and live their lives. The guilds are the lifeblood of this place, taking care of all the city's business that goes from infrastructure to adventuring to blacksmithing. You name it, the guilds are probably taking care of it. We have the whimsical entertainers of the celestial tapestry and the hardworking blacksmiths of the steel anvil. Anything you want can be found here. As long as the worship of Dominia is done properly, you can make your way. Now, as much as we rely on the guilds, they can't be everywhere at once. The Onyx Sentinel is charged with the city's defense, but the day-to-day duties and disruptions are handled by the City Watch. And it's here, at the southern gate of Citadel, that we meet two such guards. Merrick McOnyx, would you like to describe yourself?
Oh, yeah. Merrick is a younger-ish looking halfling. But there's still like a jaded look to his brown eyes. Um, I feel like he's been at it for a few years, and it's just one of those. days. Just each day is just another one of those days. And he's got short, kind of messy, cropped black hair, kind of on the skinnier side, and dressed in the city watch clothing and armor, just kind of there. I said he really has a "I'm just here" look to him.
And Brody Splitfinger, would you like to describe your character?
I am a 6'5", built square. I can't fit through a door. Earth Genasi. My skin is a general uh dark gray stone. If you're thinking of like
Nice
Minecraft
granite.
bricks, like cobblestone bricks, with my right arm having a tattooed arm sleeve where they used onyx instead of normal ink. And where and my eyes are a piercing obsidian black.
Nice.
Iris. I still have the iris is it's obsidian black. It's not the entire thing.
It could be the entire thing, but it's just the iris in this case. The day has passed rather uneventfully. The most interesting thing really has been a weirdly shaped cloud that has wandered through the sky. But people come in, people come out. There hasn't been much action until about now. You see what could be trouble coming down the path. There are a bunch of uh, humanoids, a whole wide range, looking scraggly. They haven't shaved in a few days. You can clearly tell. We got half orcs, halflings, humans, dragonborn or two, dressed in leather armor. They're all kind of holding weapons, and they're all making their way towards the southern gate,
They're
which are
smugglers.
clearly
I can smell
smugglers.
it.
You could smell it.
Yeah, Merrick. Like, look at them. Like, it's on the wind. It's like kind of smells like, manure and like bad BO. That's what smugglers smell like.
It's what happy adventurers that walk through this city smell like when they
And
come back from places. Are they all smugglers now?
well, we should search all of them, right? Like just to be safe. We can do it. We can search every single last one of them.
As you
You know
finish
what?
that statement, they start
Okay.
they finally are within hearing distance. Uh, the leader, a tall half-orc man, walks up to you and goes, "Hey, we're going in."
Halt,
Okay.
halt. Where's
What do we
where's
know?
the like you need a pass to get in.
Pass? What pass? We're here to
Uh
sell our wares and
Merrick
that
leans
kind
back
of
and lets
thing.
it in. Merrick leans back and gets the gate and just is just like, Split Fingers got this. Let's see what happens. Just watching at this point.
well, people who walk through here need to like show like what merchant company they're from or like what guild they're from. We had like these idiots the other day with like a pin made of paper. Apparently that passed.
That's okay. Well, I've got this. And he holds up this piece of wood that's been like scratched and carved. It's just a really crappy looking wooden pin. I've got this. Does this work?
I'm gonna take the pin and examine it.
That's the Wooden Paupers Guild.
Hmm. Down by the Evertree?
Tree, yeah. That's it.
Merrick.
Can I? Can I? While he's looking at the pen and talking out like about the Evertree, can I insight check?
Yeah, absolutely.
I was gonna ask you something, but insight.
Yeah, sure. Before.
Hey, I have to look at the stat block, but I just rolled a 13 on the die.
Okay.
Hold please. Okay, hold on. I have the stat block. I promise. I had it.
We're good.
Okay. Insight is not one of my skills, but insight's wisdom, right?
Correct.
Okay, so it's a +3, so 16.
16. Yeah, he's full of shit. He's like, he clearly waited for Brody to finish his like what his clue was to follow up. He's just making stuff up just to
Mer
try to make this
Merrick,
interaction end.
Merrick,
Yes, Splitfinger.
that I think the Evertree's like 3 towns away on like the west side of town. I think these
Oh,
guys are okay.
really? That's what you got? Are you sure?
Well, you talked me out of them being smugglers.
All right, give me that. Takes the pin and walks over. Hey, like looking up, I mean, just like no 3 foot tall, just like a
Oh
hey,
yeah,
what's
he's
your
like
name?
twice your size.
Oh, Toads. What's your name?
Brock. Brock.
Where you from?
Wilds.
What are you selling?
Weapons.
Show me.
He kind of like shrugs his shoulder where he's got a giant maul. The other guys are just like gesture vaguely at what they have.
That's it. You got one mall, and the rest of you got one each.
Now
What kind of sell is that?
we're here to shop too.
Okay, see, there's a difference between you selling something and you buying something. Take your pick.
Both.
It sounds to me like you're full of crap. You know that, right?
Sure. All sorts of people coming here. We know that.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you this fake bullshit back, and then you're gonna tell me what you're
Oh,
really
thank you.
here for.
Oh, make connections, have some drinks, see what jobs can be done here.
Uh-huh.
We heard a new guild just opened up recently. We're gonna check it out, maybe.
You're tourists and you lied to me?
No. There are people
I
who are
mean,
trying to go do certain things without wanting the whole citadel to be on their back about everything.
I didn't
Pay the
realize this
damn
would be a
toll.
whole thing. There's a
Stop it.
toll?
Pay the toll.
What's the toll?
10 gold, like everybody else.
10 gold.
10
Ridiculous.
gold.
I'm gonna try another gate. That's ridiculous. You
All
try
right.
to persuade him.
Yeah, I'll do that. That's fine. Oh shit, I rolled a 17. No.
That was pretty good.
I have one charisma. 30, 18, sorry.
18? All right.
Did not mean it. I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
Hey, look, guys, listen. Hang on, hey,
A little rich for our blood.
hang on. I'm gonna help you out and say, guys, this is the best gate. You're already here. Do you really want to walk around a wall?
I don't mind too much. 10 gold, though. Just,
All right,
oh, do
tell
we
you
even
what.
have 10 gold? And he's like,
Tell you
you see
what,
the other
tell you
guys
what.
like,
How about this?
"Oh,
Put 5 in
hold on.
my hand and see how you feel. So if you want to complete it, you can just add some more.
what?
Okay,
Put
all
5.
right.
How about,
Split finger. Breathe, breathe. All right, it's fine. 1 gold for each of you, and if you cause any trouble, then he's gonna smash things with that big bicep of his.
all right. I mean, that sounds pretty reasonable. Yeah, 1 gold each, and there's like 10 of them. He's like, yeah, all right.
So,
Yeah,
and he
they
just
put,
hold out his hand and
they
do it.
give you 10 gold.
Uh-huh. All right, and
They
you're
put
gonna give
5 gold in
each.
your hand and individually
Yep,
give you one.
and then you're gonna give each of your names to him, pointing at Splitfinger. Just give each of your names to that
Oh,
guy.
all right. Brock, Spear, Xander, Alphaba, Jenkins, Busy.
And on it went.
On when,
You got all those right?
when we got to Alphaba.
I will remember.
All right, so they all go with a little less gold in their coin pouches. And some time passes again. It is maybe 30 minutes later. Another guard kind of swings by, and he goes, "Mechanics, split finger.
Yep.
Let it.
Captain wants to see you."
Cool.
What did you do this time?
I studied. I looked at the laws. And I miscounted gold one time.
Oh. All right. Let's go see what he wants. All right. Just leads him off.
What? Like, hey, listen, you broke the rules all the time. You were supposed to go ahead and search those other people, and you didn't.
No, I
Not
told you to
today.
do that.
What? Okay. Mechanics.
You start moving through the city, through the lower ring, because that's where the gates connect. The guard station, the place where you go and get your duties for the day and general assignments for the week, is in the middle ring, closer to the connecting avenues of the upper ring. So it is a little ritzier. It's in a nicer area. There is funding. Unlike what you see in the lower ring, there are people selling rats on sticks, for God's sakes. Adventurers milling around in a hodgepodge of armor, old weapons, people drinking and drunk at noon, general carousing. But it is rather high-spirited, as long as you're on your guard. People are in good moods. It could have something to do with the recent guild has taken off quite a bit. The new Silvernet guild has been rather successful, and the money has kind of been trickling out to the surrounding area, which could have something to do with the current good moods here. But you make your way through the lower ring into the middle ring and towards the guard station. And walking through the front door, it is busy. People are running around. They've got paperwork. They've got, arms, swords, spears, all sorts of things. Evidence. This is essentially the damage control for all the magical bullshit that goes on in this city. You're seeing like golems walking around after people trying to keep up because they're evidence and they have to stay with the person they're with. You see familiars that witnessed something that they can't, but they can only speak to their master who is not present. It is a logistical nightmare. But you see the trusty admin assistant, Helga, who is a high elf who is very good at her job, but is at her desk, pointedly not looking at you after you've walked in.
Uh, I'll take care of this. So I can. Hey, Merrick, do you mind?
You still have a crush on her?
Whoa. How, don't say that in the fucking building. Like there's familiars
Uh-huh.
and everything everywhere.
Oh, sure. The familiars. Caw. No? Okay. I'm pretty sure they're okay.
They're demons. Just go. Come
Go.
on.
Just go. Just go. Just go.
Another
She's
guard walks
waiting.
by and kind of elbows you in the back. He's like, Split Finger's got a crush.
Look what you did. Look what you did. All right.
Pat, walks over to him. Pat, Muffin. Just go talk to her.
Come on. It's this is a two-man game. All right. So we walk over to Helga.
She looks at you
Hey,
and go, "Can I help you?"
we got asked to see the captain. Huh?
Captain's busy right now. You might have to take a seat for a while.
Oh, well, why don't we don't gotta go far, right? We can just stay around here, talk a little shop. Hmm?
Merrick has slowly backed up to go to sit in a chair, like when he's not looking. Just like leaving him there to do it by himself.
I do not notice.
Just, just sit back. Puts out just like, yep, it's gonna happen.
I'm very busy, Mr. Splitfinger. Is there anything in particular you'd like to discuss?
Yes, Mechanics was saying that we're actually like not 5 tickets away from being the number one ticketers this month. Is that true? That can't be true.
Not 5 tickets away. It's hard to compete with tickets to go. Like opens a bunch of various drawers and pulls out forms and kind of leafs through everything. Goes, "Shh. Oh no, you're a good ways off. You've both been on gate duty for a little while."
I think I passed it on my desk again. I was trying to remember. I was taking out those forms, those notes, and I just the clunk. I. Anyways, do you want a cup of coffee? We can get a cup of coffee.
Oh, a cup of coffee would be wonderful.
Cool. I'll go get one right now.
All right, I'll be here, I suppose.
I can't keep a straight face,
Off to the
man.
fantasy coffee machine.
Oh
Megonics, you up
God.
to your usual?
He is literally just like watching, just like this is great. The theater, the theater's not down the street; it's right here. He just like he literally just sit back in the chair, just like letting him go off and get his coffee and watching, waiting, listening.
At some point, she does stand up and walk off for a bit, and she is very busy doing her job
Oh
and
yeah,
moving about.
I come
Split
back.
her.
Where'd you go?
You see her like moving around, delivering things and checking
he's working.
mail
Breathe.
and
I'll just leave it on her desk. She'll appreciate it.
Yeah, take a breath and a seat.
as soon
Ah,
as you sit down, you see the captain's door fly open, and you hear a bellowing voice echo out, "Mechanics! Splitfinger, where have you been?"
uh, uh, the gate. We're at the
You
gates.
were told to report to me pronto. Get in
Yeah,
here.
we've been here. Come on, leave the
Well,
coffee. If you spill it again, he will get really mad. Leave the coffee.
she can have two.
There you go. walks in, and then just like flies over. Walks over to the scene, just jumps in and watches. What's up, Cap?
You walk into the captain's office. In front of you is a massive desk with a giant, beautiful leather chair turned with its back away from you. As you both walk in, spinning quickly is a gnome, quite diminutive in size, a large cigar out of his mouth, giant mustache, giant eyebrows that are covering his eyes, and a tall guard cap that resembles that of a garden gnome. This is Captain Blimey Copperstocks, an old veteran of the guards.
Blimey.
Where have you two
Hey,
been? I called for you hours ago, I feel.
It was 15 minutes to get
yeah,
here, and
That
then
can't
another
be
10
right.
minutes we were told to wait for you because we're
yeah.
busy.
Well, when I call, I expect you all to be here as soon as it happens.
Well, when they add teleportation stones to the kit, then we'll be here.
Oh, we can never afford it. It's not in the budget. Anyway, I have a wonderful job for both of you.
Yeah. Okay.
I know you, especially Splitfinger, have been gunning for that investigator spot. Is that correct?
Uh, it'd be a dream, sir.
I'm sure you'd love anything else than to just be sitting at a gate all day.
It's got its charms, but investigations, yeah.
Oh, of course, yes. Well, we have an interesting case, and all of our investigators have turned it down. So I'm choosing
My
our
first
newest, best,
case.
and brightest, perhaps, to look into this.
You mean the people who will actually take it because nobody else will?
Mechanics. Come on.
Yes, that is the blunt way of saying it.
Oh, crap. Oh,
Relax. What's the
pebbles.
case, boss?
So it's a bit of a gruesome one, and he takes out a file and kind of throws it down in front of you both.
Just
Do you remember
picks it up and
Stank?
which one?
Yeah?
Which Stank? There's only one real Stank that I know about. The
Hold on.
Furbolg.
Stank the
Stank.
name or stank the smell? There's been two
Dude.
No,
different ones.
his name is Stank.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, sure.
Furball, yes, we found him recently. Well, we didn't find. Well, we're
You
taking credit
smelled
for
them?
finding him recently. That was one way. I mean, everyone knew about him. Yes, he was a guard. Well, an ex-guard. He's been found dead.
No.
Oh.
Opens the file to look. Oh God.
I
It's quite the
take it and go,
quite the grisly case. Not to mention the smell.
Uh-huh.
But yes, this case was found by some of the new guild members down in the lower ring. What's it called?
The
the
silver
bronzy
knock.
knack.
Bronzy.
Silver knock.
One of those. One of those sounds right. Yes. But it was corroborated by a member of the Crystal Chalice, so we have reason to believe that what they say is relatively believable. I wouldn't
Mhm.
trust a single one of those guys as far as I can throw them. So if we got something from the Crystal Chalice, that's something worth reporting.
Okay. Do we have any
Okay.
leads?
Yes, we do have some leads. Yes. So looking at yeah, it's all in there. Go ahead and feel free to read it, scope it out, get anything that you need to prepare. Uh, Bag of holding is yours. Custom issue with all of our investigators. Make sure you pick one up before you go. Should have everything you need in it.
Thanks, Cap. We won't let you down.
I hope you don't, because if you do, it's back to the gate.
Come on,
Uh-huh.
mechanics. Let's go. We could just let's go. Putting our
Merrick
best foot forward. Let's go.
Merrick just picks up the file. All right, let's go. Like just follows. Just like lets him lead. Just takes a breath. Like, okay, let's do it. I guess. Sooner we get done with this, the sooner I stop looking at bloody fur everywhere.
Oh, well, I would skip lunch because we're about to smell them. So
All right. Presumably you all pick up your custom issue bag of holding. Basically anything in the mundane items list is in there, uh, including kits and anything like that.
Really quick, if we walk out to head to get those, I'm gonna glance at Helga to see what she's doing. Now that she has two
Hel
copies sitting in front of
Helga,
her.
ha yeah, she is drinking one. She has moved one off to the side, and yeah, I mean her eyes are forward. She's still working.
Like, let's
As you come out of the office, because it's nearby her desk, she like looks up and kind of like does this little like finger wave at Split Finger. Thank you, dear.
She sent to me, buddy. She sent to me. I swear.
uh-huh. When you ask her out, let me know. I've got bets going. And he keeps walking.
She she said yes to coffee. So I just right away, dude. Just don't let that strike while the iron's hot. She said yes to coffee. I got her coffee right away.
Right, but coffee yeah, sure. Our crap coffee in-house at the station is like the best first date ever. Keeps looking at the file. Ugh.
Yes, inside the file, Stanks file, Furbolg, male, 6'8", 34 years old. Furbolg standard.
Mm.
Yes, he is written up several times for always flirting with adventurers and sneaking off on his shift. He would disappear often around the Middle Rings food district. The crime scene has been looked over, but there's only so much forensic can do with the strained budget of the guards. So his home would be a place to start. The body had been crushed, his rib cage had been torn open, and his heart is missing.
He
The
wanted
scene
the
was reported.
heart.
The scene was reported by the Silverknock Guild and corroborated by a member of the Crystal Chalice, as mentioned. The Silverknock, there is a note. It's like the Platinum Horizon, the Adventurers Guild, but affordable. There is an
But
addition.
affordable.
This bit has not been corroborated, but there is a report of a large, muscular, orange-eyed creature on the scene that fled on foot when the Silverknocked members arrived.
Silver knocked. Okay.
Silverknocked. That was not
I thought,
corroborated.
oh, wait, hold on. Does it say? I thought it was Silver Knack, and I said Silver Knock because
I
is it
believe
Maybe
it's
people are
silver?
just
as bad
the
as
pronunciation.
maybe it's people are as bad as writing as you are, mechanics. Like it makes sense.
Right. I'm bad at writing. And how long did it take you to memorize those laws?
Well, listen, I'm 5 pages in. Okay.
Oh, well, five is that was more than yesterday. Yesterday you were at four.
Was I? Oh, did I forget a page?
Yeah, come on, let's go. He's gonna start heading towards the crime scene.
Okay, heading to the house. Excellent. You know where it is, mostly because as you start getting closer, there is a distance between the home and other people. There is a potable odor in the air. It is unpleasant, ripe, probably
I
should
sh
be burned. The house should be burned down.
Okay.
Oh,
That is the kind of smell you are smelling.
Turns
But
to
this is
to
a
to
biohazard.
turns to split finger. Hey, remember earlier when you said, "Oh, they smell blah blah blah, and they must be smugglers." Blah. Really? What about that guy? Was he a smuggler too?
Well, the captain, isn't the rumors that he's like, bribery, assault? Uh, you know, I thought Stank was just bad. He's the bad
The,
apple in this barrel.
the rumor was that he's supposed to be the most popular person at the brothel.
Wouldn't that be nice though? Don't you just want to walk in and all the ladies say hi? Isn't that a good thing?
Yeah, I'm sure Helga will love that.
Don't tell her, don't you dare. I
Okay.
will.
All
I'll
right. Yes.
remember
So
not to tell her.
there is a do not cross boundary of tape. Um, but hey, Bing guards, yep, go right under it. Well, maybe there's a little alarm spell that's been tied into this tape that you are all cleared to pass through. And you make your way towards the house. The first thing you notice is that the door is caved in. It has been kind of some blunt force has struck the door, kind of, I don't know, three-quarters up and just buckled it in.
I
Damn.
have thaumaturgy. I'm wondering if I
Okay.
can use that to make essentially a smell.
For
Um,
ease of mechanics, sure.
All right, because I don't think otherwise I can. Okay.
I invite
And
all creative
alas,
uses of spells, even if we have to
all
stretch
right,
them a little bit.
all right,
I
cool.
got one.
All right. So, essentially, we're going to try to, or Megonic's gonna pull out his holy symbol, just kind of like rub it for a second as he's walking, and then cause like thaumaturgy around both of us for a second to just make it smell normal, like fresh air, instead of as they walk.
There is the briefest of gasps of the smell of clean air. It's like Febreze. You know something stinks
Yeah.
and you Febreze it. And you're like, it's still not perfect. It's nice. It's
It'll,
a fresh cut spring flowers babbling over an open brook with a hint of lemon. Also, there's garbage in the stream.
It'll let
Uh,
us survive,
right.
essentially.
You'll survive. You have the white powder for
Right?
investigations. And or hang the car scented thing on your noses.
Is there anybody else
Uh,
around? Like
there
inside?
there isn't anyone inside currently. No.
Okay.
There are people going about their day to day, kind of giving the place as wide a berth as they can. There are some, there's a popular coffee shop in this area actually that a lot of the guards frequent.
Is there
But
anybody guarding the crime scene?
no,
No.
so it's
Okay.
been picked over and then kind of like left as a police
Of course. Okay.
uh, scene, a guard scene.
All right. So they're gonna Mechanic's gonna start looking for like where the essentially where it happened.
Okay, yeah. So you have to push your way into the house for a little bit. Uh, the door, good thing the door has buckled because there is a foot of trash. This person, Stank, was a major hoarder. Moving through is like difficult terrain, essentially. There are all kinds of odds and ends. Like there's trash, but there's also like there's books strewn about. There's like furniture that's been upended. There's like a chandelier. There's cutlery. There's anything and
There's
everything could be in here. While the guards have picked over this place, there could have been things they've missed. Um,
They could have
with
picked more.
yeah, they could have done their jobs. But hey, that's why you two are here. So pushing in, you move to the back of the room where the kitchen area would have been, kitchenette maybe, a smaller place for cooking. You see where the body is still there. It has not been very long since this has happened. Um,
But it was three
so
days.
did I say 3 days? It has been. It's one of those things where the investigation is ongoing. They have not moved the body.
Okay.
Did I say 3 days? I guess
I think so.
I can't even remember. It was recent. And in this
it's been
case, no one
some
has cleaned
days.
this up.
It's been some amount of days.
Could be. But any case, the body is still there.
Okay.
Yes, as described, ribcage has been essentially yanked open.
Ugh.
Heart is missing. Uh, it is a mess.
Is there anything else that looks like it's missing, like from the body, like other organs, or did anything else get
Uh,
ripped open?
Make a medicine check, and if you have any items from your
Ooh,
bag of holding that might help you in this, feel free to use them.
I
Medicine
have.
kit.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
sure. Okay, medicine kit gives me advantage.
Yes,
Okay, and I have a +7 in medicine, so that
beautiful.
works. Okay,
Oh,
that is an
damn.
that's an 8 and a 10. Okay, so I get the 10 +7, so 17.
17. Looking over the body, you do not see any signs that anything else is missing. Uh, there is movement, though, which is not right.
What kind of movement?
Like, it's just like little twitches in the body.
I have a passive perception of 15.
15. There, other than, have you moved into the room then? And you're with
Yeah,
Mechanics?
you don't leave your partner
Yeah,
alone.
no, yeah, absolutely. Moving in with your passive perception, what you do feel is that this whole place, the floor is groaning and creaking, like it's almost on the verge of collapse, which is strange. Yeah, the floor might break, but it's a little too bendy for something that's built on a stone foundation. Um,
Okay.
just like an odd thought you
Okay.
have. Like, why the wood is a little too bouncy, a little too, like, yeah, rotting, but it should hit something.
Okay.
Hey,
But
hey,
you
Splitfinger,
don't.
have you seen this moving?
Uh, rigor mortis? Is that uh, is that what this is called?
You know what? Hmm. I'm gonna reach into my bag of holding and pull out a light.
Okay. Yeah, a lantern, sure.
You sure? Pulls out a lantern and just like lights it and then leads forward towards the moving with the light.
Yeah, it's just like
I
little
lean in with
twitches in the
him.
body, like for some reason the body is twitching a little bit.
Uh, you want to just I'm just gonna take my dagger here, my short sword. I'm just gonna like use the flat of the blade to like tap his leg and then like tap his hip and his like his torso.
As soon as the knife touches his leg, the body shoots upright and goes ah, and just
My
like
Ah!
stamina!
reaches out to get both of you, and we're gonna roll initiative at this
Oh
point.
God!
Not
Very
bad.
much. Okay. Initiative is my dex, right?
Correct.
Yeah, all depending on the card, it will have it too. 16 for me.
Oh. Um. Oh, +0 because I have no dex. Even though I'm a halfling, that's great. Okay, that's fine. So no, no, flat. Try that again. I have rolled 3 times off this computer thing, and that's the fourth time. 16. How did I roll a
16.
16?
Hey,
We both
Hey,
get 16.
I have a dirty
yeah,
16, so you go first.
Okay.
I have a
Yeah,
flat
you are up.
16.
You are absolutely up. This thing, you know, is twitching. You were both on your guard, and it shot up and roared. You see its eyes, which, were dead, lifeless. There's nothing in them now. Just red, or I'm sorry, orange lights, so basically, like rather than eyes, just like orange glow. There, where the chart would be, is this like flickering orange light.
Okay, and it
What's
Kill
shot
your
it!
up
turn?
Kill
and
it!
came.
Kill it! Kill it!
I guess I grab my mace and attack because I have nothing else.
Yeah,
Uh, oh, here we go. Melee attack roll +5. Okay, cool.
you have advantage.
Yeah.
It's prone.
Oh, cool. I have advantage. It's prone. That's a dirty 20
Hit.
and a 17. So I'll take the dirty 20.
Both hit.
Yay. Okay.
Oh, I
Bludgeoning
do need a
damage.
Constitution save also, because this place is nasty.
Oh, cool. Hold on a second. I apparently do. Okay, this is weird. It says if it. Oh, I do I do hit plus 2d or 1d6 plus 3, and then 2d4 radiant. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I was trying to understand that for a second. Okay,
Dominia bless us all.
well, would the thaumaturgy not break? Wait, hold on.
It's a
Sight
one-off
or
cantrip.
smell? Oh, okay.
It is smell, but it would have had to be a consistent casting,
I mean, I do have it at will because it's a cantrip.
which still
I,
requires an action.
yeah,
That's fair. Okay.
you,
Um,
I see
okay.
thaumaturgy as something to like to add spice to game, to add fun to game, not to add like mechanics to game.
Right. Yeah,
That's
that's a
fine.
good way to think about it.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So it's 3 plus 2, which is 5, plus the 2, which is 7, plus 3. 10 damage, which is
10.
radiant. Or 5
Hey,
it's 5 it's radiant.
Beautiful. You smash him across the face. You see the jaw unhinge as it turns back to try to bite at you.
Is it still
Uh,
stank?
it is
Like
definitely
the
Stank.
body?
Yeah, this
Okay.
is definitely a Furbolg that is
Okay.
the Furbolg previously known as Stank, trying to maul
So
both of you. There
so
is
he
like
re
you all know zombies, but they're like these slow moving. They kind of just, there's some necromancy attached to them. They'll move at whatever they're commanded to move is. This thing shot bolt up and just went for the closest thing for it. There's
so
an extra
when he
energy
reaches and
to it.
I swing on him with the mace and I hit him with it, like just it's like what the fuck?
Splitfinger, you're up.
and I like try to like aim for like the center orange glow in his chest.
Yeah,
I attack twice with my short sword. Number first one is a 22.
hit.
The other one is also a 22.
Beautiful. That one misses them.
And then it's just a 1d6 piercing damage for a short sword. So I'm gonna roll twice. That's a 6 and a 4 plus 4 each. So 10 and then 8. So a total
18.
of 18.
Beautiful. That is a vulnerable spot that you just stabbed. So that's an extra 36 damage. You stab it in there. The light flickers, goes out. The orange in his eyes are now like flickering. It's barely standing as you've severed its primary source of magic.
Iconics! How is he alive? How is he alive?
And
I
he does get an opportunity. He's going to reach out and just try to grab both of you. He's big guy. He's furball. He's huge. He just reaches out and grabs.
ah,
Uh, and tries to do a crush. That is a crit.
ah,
That was on Mechanics, unfortunately.
fuck.
Oh no.
Split finger. That is a miss. This might be a bit of a doozy. There's that.
Nope, I'm dead. Game's over. Bye, guys.
It's 14 bludgeoning as he just reaches out, grabs your head, and just starts crushing.
Frack, I have. Oh, good. I have 38 HP. Okay. So you said 14?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down to 24. Got it.
You are grappled as well as he has you. But we're back at the top. You are grappled, but the turn is yours.
Okay. Is the orange thing still glowing?
So the thing in his chest is out. His eyes are like flickering, barely able to maintain their
Okay.
glow.
I know you said he's got me by the head. So my arms are free. I know I'm
Correct.
grappled.
Correct.
But I have radiant flame and I'm gonna shoot the stupid orange glow thing.
Where it was? Because right now, like it was in his middle of his chest that was burst open, right?
This
And
is
I
out.
stabbed it and it went like bleh.
But is it dead?
So
Like is it not glowing
The
anymore?
light is out. Correct.
Oh, okay. Well
yeah.
then I'll shoot it into his chest cavity.
Okay. Is this a ranged
Uh
attack?
it is.
That will be a disadvantage.
Oh crap.
Thrust your hand in there. Thrust your hand in there.
Okay, well I guess can I just thrust my damn mace in there then?
Yeah.
Just jab it in. I mean, ain't like he's going anywhere. 14.
14 hits.
Cool. Okay. All right. That's 5 bludgeoning, and is that a 1 or a 2? That is a 1. So 5 bludgeoning and 5 radiant.
Then again, beautiful. Yeah, you're flailing around in there with the mace. It connects. Something connects in there. You think it might be the spine, but the whole body like shudders, and the lights flicker and die out and return back to that lifeless gaze, and it falls back. You still in its grip,
Ah, what the?
collapsing to
It's
the
so,
ground.
Uh, I forgot the code for this. Is it like a code 1074 or like is it a code like swallowtail donkey?
McConnors
Uh,
reaches up slowly and grabs the hand still holding onto him, rips it off
Yeah,
his head,
it takes
oh
some
shit.
doing, but you
drops.
you get it off. Yeah.
Yeah, just ugh, drops it. This is a what the fuck code. Like just stares down at
Fair.
the body like, oh, my head hurts. Ugh.
Just go go out there, take a breather. I'll take notes or something.
No, we need to look at that. Point at the dead orange glow thing.
Oh, the glowing's gone.
No, all right, but it was. Is it still orange?
No.
What is it? Like, is it like an
So
egg?
it's
Or is
just
it
his
like a?
body. He's just back to being a dead body.
No, I know he is, but the glowing thing, is it like
Was
on
it
the
a proper
ground or
organ? Was it like
It was
a
like
metal
where his
thing?
heart was.
okay?
Okay.
But was it
Had
like a
been an
light
orange
or
light.
like a thing? So just a light.
It was just a light, correct?
Oh, okay,
Like an
okay.
energy, the,
Yeah, will-o-wisp type shit. All right.
yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Whatever what animate a dead body in your typical necromancer spells. Uh,
okay.
this seemed to be replacing it or acting as it.
What the hell?
Uh,
Mm,
I'm gonna use my under my list of skills as a bonus action. I have Archer's Eye, which is
Okay,
completely combat related, but I want to
beautiful.
use it
Yeah,
to see, if the rib cage that was burst open, what like I want to see if it was like crushed open from the back. Was it like cut open? Was it like
yeah,
fingies that just like went in there and
yeah. The last one.
oh,
Someone had using that ability. Someone you could tell, and we'll rope that in with the medicine check. Someone had like grabbed, pierced into the ribs, and like tore out.
uh a person did the ripping. A person did the chest thing, like with his hands.
yep. Uh, I am going to look around the body and around nearby for any symbols that might have made this ritual. Essentially, I'm hoping that there's some kind of ritual here. Essentially,
Okay, yeah. Investigation. Both
cool.
of you can do this, and you've got any if there's any tools you want to use to give yourself a bonus.
I want to use a magnifying glass.
There it is. Advantage on investigation.
Oh, that's a 13.
Aw.
Oh, a 16 investigation would be int.
Yes.
Okay, 16.
Okay.
Okay, I will also pull out my magnifying glass, and that was a 10. Yeah, 10, and then a so my 10 plus 1 is 11. I got 11.
11. All right. So we're both searching for signs, for esoteric rituals, for anything like that. You start, mechanics, you start flipping through books. All you see is like bad poetry. Um, there's nothing like in particular,
I didn't think
like
this guy
nothing
was so
jumps
much of
out.
a reader.
There's like a journal like, oh yes, I went to that bar spot. That was a really good spot, for picking up chicks. But it just kind of his day to day. Like, oh, I
Yeah.
I didn't go to work today. I was hitting
I
on
pull
ladies in
out
the bar.
I pull out one. It's like, huh. Apparently he's been watching Helga for some time, wanted to ask her out, but never did.
What? Show me. And I like shimmy over like the trash can, like, show me what this bastard did. I'll kill him third time. I will.
Split trigger, relax. It says here, I watched Helga do her stuff today. Like literally, he's just like reading in Skank's voice. I'll watch Helga do her stuff today. Man, I love it when she reaches for a thing on top of the big file cabinet.
I
She's a
knew
really
he gandered at
tall.
her. I knew it.
Did, McGonagall stops to look at it. Did you just say gandered?
No, I said he leered.
Closes the book slowly. Uh-huh. What else do you have in your vocabulary?
He was just checking her out.
Well, golly gee willikers, and turns back towards the body.
Yeah,
Split finger with your 16. The first thing you do, you're much taller, and while this combat had happened, you'd had like a wider a stance. As you move to get closer, your foot catches on something. Uh, like it feels long and cylindrical, like maybe a lamp had fallen over, some like a metal bar, but
I
you
I
like
I tug my foot. Ugh,
does not move.
stupid piece of. Go down there and I throw his bad poetry out of the way. All right. Who the hell is Riddle Me Dick? Ugh.
uh the thing hasn't moved yet. It's yeah, there's you're wading through, you're pulling it out. You see that it's like a beautiful silver bar that just is rooted to the ground. Your foot like is lodged under it.
Oh, okay. So like as I'm moving the papers around, like, do I see either ends of it? Like,
If
or
yeah, if you take some time to like clear away all the garbage, yes, you will see one end and the other, and it's just a couple inches off the ground, just hovering.
wait, didn't I see some rich kids play with this thing?
What
Can't
thing?
the it's like they call it like a hover stick. They just like stand on it and then they lean forward.
McGonagall's
Stupid
gonna
rich
come
kids.
walk over and like kneel down and take a closer look. Is it what I think it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. We'll skip the Arcana checks or anything like that. Very clearly, this is an immovable rod.
Oh, that's an immovable rod.
Cool. Can
Huh.
we move the movable rod?
No, immovable. Okay. Is it attached to anything?
Nope. Just kind of hovering a few inches off the ground, clearly taken at some point and forgotten.
There's a way to. There's like a button or something, right, to make this stop doing the thing.
Wait,
Correct.
before
Okay.
Yeah.
mechanics, before you do that,
Mm-hmm.
can you like jump up on it and bounce for a little bit?
Why?
I got a song in my head. Come on, we gotta do this.
Tell you what, how about you lean forward just a little bit so I can, and then like right as he leans forward, it's gonna reach down and undo the button to remove the rod.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stumble forward, knock into an old closet or cabinet. The thing like breaks open, it's moldy and gross, and there is a bunch of cloaks in here. One of which I'm going right off your 16 is made of these weird patches that have these weird little simple, almost childlike patches with symbols on them that look like mundane things.
Yo, you think I can buy this at the auction when we go through his stuff?
It's weirdly heavy, also. Like as you pick it up, there's like like things clattering inside of it. Uh, but
Uh,
yeah, as you like feel it, it just feels like a cloak.
so we gotta check the pockets for evidence, right? Yeah, we can check the pockets for evidence.
Yeah, there's no
Just don't
pockets.
rip off the patches.
That's destroying evidence, and we don't do
Uh,
that.
it's not exactly destroying evidence. It's never mind. Just look at the pockets.
Well recognized, a robe of useful items.
Yeah. Mechanics is like, somewhere in there, there's a 10-foot ladder, and if he opens that one, it's gonna be bad. It's smacked in the face, just like.
I will post in the Discord the items that are contained within this robe,
Okay.
should you be willing to take it with you. There we go. Do with that what you will.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes. So some other things you see, looking around, there is looks like a necklace, a very simple necklace that you don't really recognize or anything like that just off of looking at it, but it does look simple, not something you'd find in the upper or middle ring. Um, there is also a large hole out the back. There
Of the
would have been a
house.
window here instead in the you didn't notice it at first in the excitement. There is something has clearly jumped through the window.
Through the window, not the door. Okay. Uh, sorry. Uh, so wait, did we find the necklace in the pockets?
No,
I
it was just amongst the
I think I
refuse.
I think I would have like found like the hemp rope and just went like
Playing with the rope.
and I just try to stuff it back in.
Oh,
It does not go
it
back
does
in.
stuff. Yeah, I told you not to rip a patch off.
I just went through the pockets. I didn't rip anything
No,
off.
no, no. That pocket is not a pocket. It's a patch. Look, see that one? He points at the one that has a ladder or the 10-foot pole on it. That's going to shoot out a pole, and it's going to be 10 feet long. And then you can't put it back into the cloak because that's what it does. Just put the whole thing in your bag of holding and leave it there for right now.
Fair. Wait, did we just
We'll
steal?
No.
Okay.
we'll say the necklace is in his other hand,
Okay, cool.
in
So
Stank's
he'll.
hand.
Oh, it's six
Oh,
hand. Okay,
okay.
cool. So McConaughey is gonna pull out the magnifying glass and examine the necklace. I need to roll for that, right?
Well, no, you're looking at it
Okay.
with a magnifying glass. It's, if there's any details to miss, but there isn't like a tag that's like, hey, you know,
This guy
polyester
did it.
blends do not
Yeah.
wash in the dryer. It's just like you don't see any outward signs that would point you away from the lower ring. Like that's what you get from looking at this. It's like this is
Okay.
very quick, maybe not quickly made. It's just not the best materials. What you do know is that there aren't very many lower ring shops that sell like accessories or things like that.
Okay.
Not
And there's no
you'd find
markings
more
on it, like
practical things in the lower ring.
right, but there's no like necro markings or anything.
Let's yeah, we'll say there is a nice kind of stamp because it's like a leather
Hmm.
choker, we'll say.
Sure.
With a stamp of two swords crossed.
Okay. He's gonna reach in a bag of holding and pull out a quote unquote evidence bag and a glove, and then take
Oh,
out
a
the
glove.
yeah glove.
Now we're
We
pulling out the
fancy.
gloves.
Yeah. And all right, Stank, I'm taking this. You're just gonna have to love it, and then puts it into the bag and puts that away into his bag of holding.
All right.
Do any of the books look very, very recent? Like you said, there were journals and bad poetry and stuff. Do any of them have like a date within the last week?
Uh, yes, there is one from yesterday,
Cool.
and it's a lot of notes of like, there's this one big orc lady that I've been keeping my eye on. She's a real uh Sparkfire.
Fire.
Something about the way she headbutts all the men in the area just really does it for me.
Huh.
If she'd only look at me instead of that hunky bartender, surely I'd have a chance.
Hmm. Hey, I think I have a lead.
Yeah?
Well, a couple maybe, but Apparently, according to this thing, he was at some bar recently or has been frequenting some bar with some orc who keeps staring at a bartender that is hunky, according to this thing. Luckily, there's no poem here, but if there was,
The next page, there's a poem.
oh crap, never mind. There is.
To be quick is a compliment, a moment of passion amplified between two, finding the waves crest as the boat sails free, and to part evermore to another.
Wait, that actually sounded like real poetry.
I don't like this. Snake can't write like this. That's not right. I don't like. You know what? That's you know
Wait,
what?
wait, wait,
Evidence
wait.
back. What? What?
I was gonna say, is it like in his handwriting or is
Yeah,
it like
yeah, yeah.
typed?
No,
Oh no,
his
It's
no
in
handwriting.
his.
handwriting.
Oh,
Yeah, that's so weird. He must have really been into this one. I mean,
yeah.
all the other ones, like
I'm
goes
gonna.
back to some of the other ones. Some of these other ones are really crude, but this
Some
one,
of them
holy
are
hell.
okay. Yeah, like you start going back, and there's like they got like bad, 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 and then there's one that's like surprisingly good in there, just mixed in.
Uh, uh, I'm gonna go to the window and try to inspect this window that's broken.
Yes, clearly something large, very large, has smashed its way through. It looks bigger than Stank, already a large gentleman. Um,
Is there
it
blood
is
on the?
there is yeah a significant amount of dried blood. Uh, you see there are marks that something has like something strong. You already know this. Whatever has been here is strong. There are like grooves in the stone that something clearly has been looking for a grip, found it in the ground itself. But you also you see footprints, you see signs that people were that there was a small skirmish in the area. And there
Um,
is a smell of sulfur that cuts through the stank. It's just like this weird, like as you move through this space, there's this one spot that kind of you're like "Ugh," eggs, where the
uh,
rest has been
uh,
garbage.
and this is inside the house or outside the
This is
house?
outside. This is outside. So this is
Yeah. Okay.
looking out, seeing the alley behind this house.
Oh, I think I got a different lead.
Yeah, yeah.
I go outs. Yeah. Can you evidence the blood on the window there? Uh,
All right. Goes over to it and like looks at it for a second. Is it like on like a piece of wood on the window?
So this would be
can
out. Like so you investigate
Mhm.
the window, you kind of looked out. It's like on the wall. Something has you see a couple
oh
big footprints like that are covered in blood. Bloody footprints moving towards a direction, and then there's like that smell of egg, that sulfur egg kind of blowing back from that
I
direction.
yeah, because I'm gonna
okay.
walk
We
down that direction.
okay.
Okay. Yeah.
We've been guarding around the city and we've been here long enough. Is there anything that would distinctly make that kind of egg smell? That is or sulfur essentially smell that
This
isn't
is
just flat.
this is
Okay.
new. That like there are mines, the and the blacksmiths work with sulfur. Um
I would like to roll a d20 for a try hard check.
sure. Yeah, why not?
It's literally a one.
You are taking excellent notes of everything here. How
Okay.
useful it is, I guess we'll figure that out. Great notes, though.
Someone left blood all around this ring.
Yeah,
Man, it kind of looks like a bloody donut.
yeah. There are at least four people who are here, in addition to these larger than average footprints. And then there's like one, two, three steps from this. Like you see the leg span of this thing is must be huge. Three large steps, two together, as in like it stopped moving, and then that's the end of the footprints
Completely?
completely.
Or of the
Oh, I see.
larger
The
footprints.
bloody footprints disappear at that point.
Okay.
It's one, two, three, 2 feet standing next. So like, there's not steps at this point. Shoulder width footprints, and then there's no further footprints.
Okay. Okay, so the blood is on the window. Is it stone or is it wood?
The window's wood, the rest is stone.
Cool.
So
So
there's
like
like, yeah, there's like clearly something smashed through, probably grabbed the wall a little bit, left just a swipe of blood,
Okay.
and then got
So
its footing.
McGonagall's gonna pull out a dagger and like stab around a blood spot on the wood
Mhm.
to like crack off a piece of it with the blood on it
Okay.
and bag that too. Maybe
Evidence.
could somebody could sniff out some kind of what the blood is.
Get that to the lab stat.
Yeah. Or what passes as forensics in our town. All right.
Blood,
So
gross. Clean that up.
so hmm. Fancy a drink?
sure.
Cool. Let's go find a nearby
No-
bartender that's got hunky. Hmm.
Wait, that's what we're
Uh,
doing?
Well, that's what the book said.
Drinking on the job.
No, we're gonna go find a bartender. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Okay. How are we going about looking? There's quite a few bars. This is the food, just the main restaurant district. This is where the food starts to get to that like $20 range. They're like, maybe not today. Maybe like
Okay.
once a week.
Wait, can I see those notes?
Yeah. He hands the book over, but he as he hands the book over, McConaughey is gonna look around at people, and he's gonna look for like anybody who's kind of in like a small group, and that includes actually just a mix of people, like a small group that has a mix of people.
Um,
Okay. Is there anything
That
in
also
particular you're looking for?
they looked at so a group of about three or more people. Doesn't matter, as long as they look like they'd go out to the bar and that they might live nearby, like they live in the
Okay.
city.
Okay. Split finger, what are you looking for in the notes?
um, some from what I understand, Skank didn't really go to middle ring bars often. He kept to the lower rings, the lower ring, from my understanding.
Uh, From his note, I think I didn't say it, but he would have specified an upper ring bar. Like, oh, there's this great spot in the not upper ring. I'm sorry. There's this great spot in the middle ring. That's probably what the note would have said.
Oh, well, then I want a group of people in the middle ring. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm about to pull a Noah guy.
Okay.
Uh, because late nights, walk around, you get to talk to everybody. So I know a guy who knows a guy.
Oh.
Uh, and come on, I know a bar where we can start. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
Who's
Sam, are
who's your
you
guy?
okay? Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Who's the guy?
Mhm.
Uh, all right. It's gonna be red gear leather strap.
Okay. Love that.
Um, he's gonna be a cleric tiefling who goes around town in the middle rings mostly, and he likes to gamble and just play and help people when they're sick or too little too hungover, and he might swipe some coin here and there.
Oh, okay.
Not
A non-ghost sobriety ghost.
exactly.
I
And
think, yeah, and mechanics, I'll say that's who you see stumbling down the streets, kind of waving around a tankard,
Sure.
singing praises to Dominia, of course.
As they walk, though, if it's okay with you, I'm gonna cast prestidigitation a lot.
Okay, you're cleaning yourself up. Great.
We're gonna clean up real quick, just like, no, we're not doing this like that. After stumbling through garbage and fighting a zombie, we're not doing that. Just prestidigitation all the way across. Or prestidigitation, I can never say it right. Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation. So that's who the
Presto.
two of you
I'm
see.
casting
Yeah, you know
Presto.
a guy, and here's that guy. You hear him going, "Oh, the stars and their beautiful gaze, to the glory of Dominia and all that were
Red gear.
before. Oh, look who it is, the guard Splitfinger himself. How are you doing, lad?"
Ah, I got a case. I got a case.
Good for you, son.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, looks around, split finger at him. And the girl he likes noticed him, hides back behind him.
Oh, well then, everything's coming up Splitfinger today.
It's a pretty lucky day. I'm not
How
gonna.
can
It's
I
a pretty
help
lucky
you
day.
two? Yeah, a little too much to drink tonight? I could do a little something something about that.
Well, listen, don't. I. He doesn't need to know about the games that I play. Okay.
Oh yes, no one plays games here. Just a
Yeah.
couple
Yeah.
of no
Yeah.
fun having guys.
Walks around, walks on the other around the other side of split finger. Dude, I've known about the poker games for a while. Really, you can't hide anything. Now ask him what
Poker
we're trying to find.
in Dominia's presence? Blasphemy! He's just like,
Blasphemy.
Guys,
yes.
guys, there's nobody else. It's just us.
Oh, you have to put on the show. They like the show.
Oh. Okay. Eject. 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 All right. So
Oh.
Are you sure that you're safe word?
That was the character.
I'm sorry. Mechanics don't look at him. Is ejection safe word? He just like gives a
So
look like
so do you know a bar with a hunk on it that
hunky
stank?
bart.
And there was a
Oh,
sorry,
he like points at the
Skank.
house, which you
Stank.
guys are very close to. Stank.
So Stank, yeah. This was apparently Stank was eyeing up a big girl who was like headbutting everyone.
Oh.
well,
Any other details? Stank,
uh
horrible guy. I avoid him. Most people do. uh,
the big or apparently he really likes pulls out the note again. He liked some orcish half orc woman who was staring at the hunky bartender. So I'm going to
Hunky
say the most
bartender.
good looking one you're looking at around here.
That does
Per-
narrow it down, but it comes to preference, and he kind of taps his horns.
Probably
Let's see.
masculine in
Let's
some way.
see. Oh no, hunky usually. Yeah.
Well,
Well,
that and
probably. Let's see. Let's
you,
see. He takes a big long drink of his flask. All right. Oh, hunky, beefy even. You're talking about Griff. No one beefier. At the stand and tap, that's where you'll find him. Large Minotaur fella.
minute. No wonder he was jealous.
Yes, beautiful piercings in his ears. He twinkles almost as he moves.
Yeah, that'll
Quite
work.
an interesting man. Gossip that one.
Yeah, that'll work. All right. I guess we're going to the Stetton tab.
May Dominia bless both of you, and
So
many drinks to all.
Mechanics reaches into the pouch where he's been keeping like toll money that he's been getting and puts and flips a gold over at him. Thanks for the info. Let's go.
Your donation has been appreciated.
See you around, Red Gear. Probably later in like two, 3 days,
Goodbye.
2, 3 days or so. See ya.
Yeah, so you have the bar location, the stand and tap. And I think with that, it's probably a good time to take a break.
Yay. Okay.
I will message our handy dandy tech master.
Oh, techie, please, person. Tech.
Tech.
Uh,
Megs. I'm
Calling,
doing
calling a very short
break
ferry. Very short
message.
ferry. Short.
tech
Small.
fairy.
Yep. Yeah, 5 minutes, and we
Are
should
you
be
telling
back as
Tiny like a great price?
soon as it goes to that screen that we all know and love.
Tech.
But we'll vamp until then. What do you guys talk about at the bar?
Come on, I gotta do those shoutouts, man. Like I gotta keep up with the lore.
Doing great. Yeah, it's working.
I'm somewhat afraid of the day that Zavara ever shows up in this game.
Oh God, we're all dead.
Because
As soon as
Zavara will
Zavar
just beat
shows
us
up, we're all
up.
dead.
Nonsense.
They would just beat us up for fun.
As long as you're nice to him, he'll be nice to you. Go up to
Zavar,
Frost.
Zavar
Go up
shows
to
up and a fight starts
yeah.
at the bar, and like the
Yeah.
Mechanics looks up and goes, "I'm not getting in the middle of that."
No,
Sits back
we'll
down.
sprinkle them in. Yeah, we'll sprinkle in the adventures.
I'm not getting in the middle of that.
Yeah, a little brawl comes out, and you're trying to calm things down. Zavara comes out like bar fight, and you're like,
Bar
oh,
fight, my favorite. Oh my goodness. Let's throw the tables. Hey, welcome back. I'm guessing we're back. I can't see it yet, so I'm just going to assume we are. Last
hello.
we were at the Stank's house. We had investigated Stank's house. He had risen briefly from the dead, having his heart missing, and probably shouldn't have been able to do that, as most folks need those things to do most things. We talked to a friend, Red Gear Leatherstrap, a wandering tiefling cleric, who pointed the investigators towards the Stand and Tap and its hunky, beefy bartender by the name of Griff. Uh, what do you two want to do?
So on the way there, I'm gonna glance over at Cliffhanger. So, are you being careful playing games with him?
He's usually not joining, but yeah, I'm pretty careful. I mean, I don't have a lot of debt, you know. You know how student loans are, but other than that, I mean, eh.
All right, just
Oh, our two investigators' cameras are switched. But while we're working on that, yeah, it's a popular joint. People are coming in, coming out. You also see a line of police tape going around the back of the bar. It's like what there is a split where clearly the bricks are different, but that section that is split from the bar has police tape around it.
Are
But you
there
can
any
go in.
other guards nearby?
Not currently.
Okay.
You might see there's like an off-duty lieutenant who's like, "Hey guys,
Hey.
Hey,
it's me, Jenkins, yeah, from work."
Jenkins, what day of the pool do you have for him asking out Helga?
Oh, didn't you keep track of that stuff?
I thought I have you for tomorrow.
That seems early. He's so nervous.
Yeah, but he asked her. He gave her coffee today.
He gave. All right, all right. If I said tomorrow, it's tomorrow.
Good luck, buddy. Let's go.
Split finger.
Yeah.
Ask her out. Ask her out. I'm rooting for you. Ask out Helga. Ask her out. Just kidding.
Bye. Goodbye, Jenkins. Goodbye. Bye.
As they walk in,
He goes inside. Yeah.
as they walk in, he's got 30 gold riding on you, man.
Am I gonna get any of that one, huh, Merrick? Hmm?
Did you put in the pool?
You know what? If she doesn't know about the pool yet, I'm gonna rig it.
Yeah, but
Don't you worry.
If you rig it,
Don't
it's
you
not
worry.
fair. You don't know the days.
Hey, listen. Please don't fuck this up for me. I really like her. Please don't fuck this up with me.
No
Thank
one's
you.
fucking up for you. Literally,
Excellent.
they walk in, you like pats him on the back, As I head towards the bar, Brody, the only person fucking it up is you. Keep walking.
That was good for us. Give you inspiration.
It's so great to the halfling patting him on the back, telling him that the earth, like 6 foot
It's
something,
like you're
earth
yeah, patting
velocity.
his calf. Yeah.
Yeah, like buddy, it's
Walking
you.
into the stand and tap, it is busy. It seems like the whatever's going on outside that has roped off the building has only attracted attention. People are, drinking, milling about, having a good time. There's some live music playing, and you see a large Minotaur behind the bar. He is well dressed, like a suit vest, iron shirt, white shirt that's like poking out. Just there's like just enough of like to see his like chest coming out at the top. The man's got piercings throughout his ears, and every time he moves, you hear the soft like rattling sound, like wind chimes almost. And he is moving efficiently throughout the bar to make sure everyone is happy.
Think we found the hunk.
Yep. Looks around and finds like a far enough table they can see the whole crowd. Let's go sit over there
Why don't we just? I follow you, but I'm like, why don't we just go up there and talk to him? It's like we're
because I also want to see if we can scope out this orc lady.
your call. Okay. So we go
Besides,
to the
he'll come back.
table.
Besides, look at him moving. He'll come back around.
He's.
He's what?
I was gonna say, I don't think he's gonna come out from
There are some
of the.
waitresses as well moving about, like taking drink orders and stuff like that.
Oh, you
But
said he was
Yeah.
moving around like the whole thing. I was like, all right, cool. He's gonna walk around.
occasionally,
This'll do.
sometimes if he
Yeah.
gets a second, he's being efficient.
Yo, bartenders don't just stand there.
Yeah.
They like
I
really
know.
move
Non-stop
around in the back,
movements.
man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It'll give us a minute to scope out everything without just
Yeah.
bull rushing it.
Bull rushing.
Pun in,
That's
yeah,
pretty
no
good.
pun. Like, when it stops us, no pun intended. All right, come on.
All right. Just sit down, and I'm just gonna.
So
Well,
as they sit, like, I'm basically just going to like start scoping the bar. So like perception check.
Yeah, go ahead.
I
Yeah.
help or do my own, whichever one.
Yeah, whatever you guys want to do. If there's any
Um,
tools that
there
would help
is
you
it
look
not for
around in a
this one.
bar.
I don't think there is for this one.
Periscope.
I'm
Right.
gonna fish in the bag, and I'm gonna take out a little pocket mirror.
Okay.
I got a nat
I like it.
20 and a +5 for my perception.
Beautiful.
Oh, 17. Nice. Oh wait,
Okay,
advantage. Yeah, we'll keep that 17.
We'll stick with that there, 17. You are all on guard. You're aware of just about everyone in the room. There are people moving about, they're having a good time, throwing back drinks, maybe drinking too much, getting thrown out of the bar. If they start causing too much trouble, the things that stand out, other than Griff, there is a couple other taller figures, not an orc woman, but there's a Goliath that came through at one point. There's another Firbolg, this guy who smells normal. Uh, and there is a woman in Dominia robes who is just kind of going up to tables, making sure everyone's okay, and then kind of turning around and leaving. Occasionally, she like casts a spell, but you can very clearly tell it's like restoration magic. And after like 10 minutes, she leaves the bar. But it does settle down at 30 minutes. People stop, pestering Griff, and he gets some time to come over to both of you and goes, "Oh, City Guard, excellent. Nice to see you here. Anything I can get you to?
Uh,
Hey,
well,
drinks on the house. I appreciate all the work you guys do."
thanks, but we're more here on business, unfortunately. We're
Oh,
not here for pleasantries.
oh,
Um,
oh,
you've seen Skank around your bar, right? Like he's been around here.
oh, stank. Oh, man, that guy's pretty awful. No, I started. Well, he he comes in now and then. He sneaks around back, tries to get a few drinks in, and we try to get him out as fast as we can. But yeah, he was coming in. Haven't seen him the past 2 days, 3 days, whatever, how long it's been.
He definitely went around. Really, like he he was talking to like apparently like an orc lady. Maybe she was like a half orc. Apparently, she was like headbutting people and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, yeah. She was headbutting me a bit too. Yeah, I remember that clearly.
Uh,
Despite the head trauma, I suppose. We're built for it. Uh, yeah, yeah. Stank came in. He was with another half orc. Didn't get her name, but she came back in later, actually. All right, what happened? In order. Some guys came in. They went around back, went down. Then Stank came in with a different half orc than the one you're talking about.
okay.
They also went around. And then I think Stank came back alone about a minute later or so. The half orc, or I'm sorry, the full orc woman was already in here just making a ruckus. And he exchanged some words and some head blows, and they both left together. Then a bunch of people came in asking about whatever business is going on into the attached building.
But the
I
police
think,
tape?
oh yeah, where it is now, we had some guards come by, some investigators came by after, but I think they were Silverneck guild members or something. They were trying to solve whatever happened back there without any authority or anything like that. I told them to go to the guards. I hope they did.
They're really trying to make a name for themselves, aren't they?
Yeah, they're making waves. We'll see how far it gets them. Cheaper than the Adventure Guild, though, I hear.
No, they can be quite expensive. I agree with that. Okay, so half orc lady came in
Yes.
with Stank.
Yes.
Uh, they
Headbutted a bunch
left.
of people. They left together.
They left together. Apparently, he ditched
It
her
was
or
it was
something.
quick. Oh, he ditched her. Oh, okay. Well, that
Well,
was
well,
quick.
well,
Usually Steg
well,
takes him back to his place or something like that, I assume.
or she ditched him. Let's be honest here.
Oh, fair
She
enough, fair
probably
enough.
did.
I don't blame her.
Do you have a name for her?
Let's see, let's see. I see a lot of people. I'll just do a little check here myself just to see what I get. Oh, not very good. I think she mentioned Bone Crunch, something like that. It was a very orcish name. Bone Crush, Bone Smash, it's Bone something.
Okay. And what about like the head butter?
Oh, that was the head butter. I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
didn't know the
you
other one.
actually.
The half orc. The half orc I didn't know. I don't think I got her name. Usually pretty good with names. No, I
Did
don't know
she
if they
look?
mentioned it.
Did she look like? Starts describing Helga.
Ooga. Oh, you start
Who?
describing Helga?
I described to the bartender Helga to see if the half orc is Helga, essentially.
Helga. No, not that I. No, oh, I'm sorry. No, you didn't say the name. No, 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 no. It doesn't sound like that. That sounds like an elf, and we're talking about a half orc. Helga's an elf.
Oh, they said Elva was half orc too earlier.
Oh, no, no, no.
Oh,
So the
okay.
half orc is Awuga.
I'm sorry.
No,
I
you're
heard
good.
Helga earlier was a
No,
half
it
elf
works. No, it
or
doesn't
half
sound like
orc. I'm
that's
like,
the
all
person
right,
you're
this is
describing.
great.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. So yeah, lots of headbutting. She was like, "Oh, you wouldn't stand up against you wouldn't last 1 second with a bone smasher or bone cruncher, something like that."
Ever so you haven't seen her around, you like she's not a
Yeah,
regular.
just people come into the city all the time, just cause trouble. And that's why we have you fine folks to thank for keeping things relatively calm.
Now you're buttering us up. All right.
You got me. It's part of the job, really.
All right.
Uh,
Keeping people happy.
so,
And do you have any idea like where she came from or where we might find her?
She struck me as a lower ring type of individual.
Hmm. All right.
But she came in, caused a ruckus, left with stank. That's all I really got.
Hmm. Well, if you hear anything, let us know. Also, he puts down 2 gold and goes, "You won't be hearing from Stank very much anymore." And gets up. He's kind of dead, and then starts walking towards the
Oh,
door.
slides the coins into his hand.
I
Come
I
on, Brody.
Mighty generous. Feel free to come back anytime.
uh, I get up. Yeah. Like, Mechanics, where are you getting all this gold?
The tolls earlier.
That's the city's money.
Yes, I'm aware. I also am aware that I have a box of my own money, which got at home, that I can totally replace it. I just need the gold right now to make sure that anybody we talk to is okay and not basically giving a shit.
But they were good. Griff was great. He was just gonna
And
be
now he'll be
happy.
and now he'll be great even later too.
You better
Okay.
replace it. You better replace it. That's
Do
all
you
I'm gonna
get
say.
paid
You
for
better
what you
replace it.
split finger? Do you get paid for what you do?
Yeah, of course.
Do you honestly think that if he just starts giving out all the information and starts talking to doing all the things that he doesn't need at least a little bit of compensation? He works
What?
for tips
What? No, no. He's a citizen. It's like civic
and
duty.
works and no, he's a bartender. What civic? He makes works for tips.
Yeah, but then he pays taxes, and the taxes pay us. I mean, like it's a circle.
Oh, yeah. Starts walking away. Starts walking away. We listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. We listen and we
Circle,
don't judge.
circle, circle,
Circle,
circle, circle.
circle.
All right, El, what's the plan?
Um, okay. So our options are we could go to the lower ring, start asking about a head crusher, bone crusher, head button orc lady, or we can do knock knock duty and uh go in the back of the house and start knocking on the houses to say, hey, did you see someone like or a really big fucking creature?
We have a third
Like,
option.
oh, what's that?
Pulls out the necklace. We can find who made this. Apparently, there's only a few like shops in the lower ring that could possibly have this on sale, so we can go check those out and ask about Bone Cruncher while we're down there.
All right, let's go avoid some rat skewers. Let's go.
All right. As you all make your way down to the lower ring, it is starting to get a bit late. The sun has set at this point. Dusk has settled in. We're getting into those violets and dark blues in the sky. But the lower ring is active. It's busy. There's fires that people have just lit to both stay warm and to make some light. They're moving around, buying things from stalls and stands, nothing fancy, rat sticks and spider bites and things like that. But you have your necklace. You also have the insignia that's on it, and it does not take you terribly long to find a small shop with a signpost that is hanging from the door with that symbol or crossed swords insignia on it.
Oh, hey, look, it's that place. That holds up the necklace to Split Finger. And yeah.
Oh, honestly, I thought we were gonna go to a jeweler's. I didn't really expect us to go find the actual logo. My bad.
Sometimes these things just fall in your lap. Also, stop dissing on the rat sticks. They move the economy. Let's go.
It's a circle.
It's a circle.
Oh my God.
Uh, You enter the shop. It is a surprisingly quaint little place. There is an old woman wearing a blanket robe thing, something to keep
Oh,
her comfortable. Yeah. Behind a desk that is the place is full of like leather and knitted wares, just simple things that are soft. You see like traveling cloaks as well, general general needs, but there's a little more tenderness here.
It, what? Like walks in, just like looks around, like Stank came here.
I'm uh, Stank got around, my dude. Like,
No, I understand. Stank got not the. You know what? I'm gonna let you have that one, and then go talk to the lady. And he walks up. Hello.
Oh, hello, dear. How could I help you?
Well, maybe you could tell me about the person who bought this and why, and places the necklace down.
Oh. She picks it up and looks at it, goes, "Oh, yes, this is definitely one of mine. Let's see." And she goes and takes out this big ledger book. And there's this big boom as dust billows across the desk. She just
mm,
monumental effort to get this big book open. Goes, let's see here. Yes, yes, these don't sell very well, unfortunately. I don't make very many as a result, but looks like the last person who purchased this was a Gretchen. What does that say?
do you mind if I take a look?
The oh, certainly. I don't have my glasses on me. She
Ha.
spins it around.
All right.
Yep.
What's
Well,
it?
yeah, the name is Gretchen Bone Crunch for 1 silver.
Okay.
Bone crunch, like you said out loud.
Yeah.
No.
Looks like it's her name really was Crush and Bone Crunch.
Huh.
Oh, a strong orcish name.
Yes. Do
Yeah.
you know where we could find this Gretchen
Oh,
Bone Crunch?
Gretchen Bone Crunch. No. Unfortunately, there's, a lot of people that come through here. It's hard to keep track of every Bone Crunch, Hide, Terror, Skull Mounter in the lower ring, unfortunately. But,
Do you know anything about her?
she pays good silver.
She didn't
Hmm.
appear to be more
She was
aggressive
a
or
bit, she was
desperate or
aggressive. I don't know any more aggressive, but this was several days ago she made this purchase. Looks like 5 days, if I'm reading this correctly.
What's the necklace
So
for
no.
exactly?
Oh, you wear it. It looks nice. I hope.
No, I mean like there's no symbolic reason for it.
The necklace?
Yes.
No, just an accessory,
Hmm.
a jewelry. Perhaps one of you have a woman you're trying to charm, or a partner, or a man.
shut up.
I have plenty of nice wares for purchase.
Yeah, Helga will like nice. Look around.
I'm so close to grabbing you by the collar, my dude. So close.
Anyway, thank you, ma'am.
Of course, anything I can do to help. Just let me know. I'm always a big fan of the gods in this area. It's a little rough and tumble, but I make do.
Okay.
We'll be sure to swing by.
Yeah. So,
No, just
yeah.
the several weeks ago, someone stole a cloak just right off the stand, and I couldn't do anything about it. It was horrible.
You know who
Uh,
that was? Like, do you know what they look like?
The person who took it?
Yes.
No, I was busy working in my store. I had them on display outside. I don't do that anymore. I learned my lesson. Yes, I did.
Mm, I'm very sorry for that.
Thank you. But that's why we have you, upstanding guards, to make sure that these things don't happen. Perhaps you
That's
can suggest to that captain of yours to send more of a presence. The
I
we're
adventurers only do so much, and they start the fights just about as much as they stop them.
we will be sure to pass on the word.
and I don't believe you got your name, madam.
Oh, Miss Higgles.
Miss Higgles? Thank you,
Yes.
Miss Higgles.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
All right, let's go.
Okay. As we go outside, I'm like, so this orc lady came into town,
Yep,
bought a necklace.
yep.
A couple of days later, she's in the middle district, and let's be honest here, if you're
Slumming it.
hanging out with Stank, you're not really going to the middle district, the middle ring.
So slumming it.
So and then she ends up at his place.
Or at least ends up with him somewhere so where she gave him a necklace.
How
You want to make an insight
you've
check?
seen,
Yes.
yeah. Well, I actually I don't even want to roll the insight check. I just want to be like, didn't she? Well, like Stank's ribcage was like pulled apart. I don't think he really. Are you sure you didn't just like rip that shit off her? Like, if we look at like the clasp, like or something, we should see it broken, right?
That's a good point. I'm gonna look at the necklace. Does it
Absolutely
look
broken.
like it was okay? So you're thinking that maybe this Gretchen Bone Crunch is what ripped into her, or it ripped into Stank.
Uh, I mean, I've never seen an orc like rip a full fur bog or I whatever the hell he was like apart, but like
Okay,
he
but that doesn't explain the orange light, the zombie essentially that is was Stank. I mean,
or the sulfur smell or how like the stone was like had like that like someone dug into the stone and then left their footprints there.
yeah, those are too big for orc footprints, right, Sam?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, those are too big for orc footprints. So either we're dealing with someone who shifts in a way, makes themselves bigger, which is entirely possible,
Yeah.
or that we're dealing with more than one person, and Gretchen is our current lead.
I don't think there was more than one person.
So you think that the person who ripped open Stank is also the person who stuck orange light in him, took his heart, and also made him zombified.
I don't I don't know about that part, but I think it's the same person who ripped him apart is the same person who went out the window and tried to run away and disappeared.
Mm.
I don't know about the zombie thing. That you got me. I don't know.
Wasn't there more footprints outside besides just the big ones
Yes, there was about, let's see, four other
that were
people
walking
that were
away?
there. Correct.
Okay.
You also know from your report that there were four Silverneck Guild members that reported this.
Hmm.
We
Maybe we should go talk to the Silverneck Guild. There is an entire guild leader that we can chat with and see if maybe he knows something that we're not seeing in the file.
yeah, we can probably go talk to that guy. Maybe we'll even see if there really are like these upstart people that like nobody likes and they're like bastards or like I don't know, do you think they're like good guys? Do you think they're bad guys? Yo, can you imagine if we take down a guild?
But what
That
if
would
they're
be
just
like
but you know what if they're just guys?
yeah, that'd be good too, I guess. Yeah.
You are
Okay.
why are you so sad? Isn't that a good thing? We're keeping the peace. And if they're keeping the peace too, that's a good thing.
From
I
your
just want to be great. I just want to do something really good, you know? Something to really put my name out there.
You're solving the case of Stank. Someone's gonna know your name.
from your bag of holding, you hear a boop.
No crap. Reaches in and pulls out what I'm assuming is some kind of sending stone.
Yeah.
Pulls it out.
We have
Mechanics.
reports of a disturbance at the northmost gate. Could you all check that out, please?
How far are we from the Northwest Gate?
Let's see. Not too far of a walk, a few city
Like,
blocks.
Oh, are we close enough that we're probably the nearest sequel?
Close enough. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, so Mechanics and Split Finger on the way. Ooh,
No.
and
Roger
then
that.
come on, let's go see this. We're here. We have to. It's our job. We'll check it out. Well, we can. The Silverneck Guild's not going anywhere. We'll be on our way there in a few minutes. Let's go make sure everything's okay. Who knows? Maybe Bone Crunch is at the North Gate.
That would be quite the crunch.
No, just no. Just walks away. No, no.
As you all make your way there, yeah, you travel the distance to where the report was sent, and there are sounds of like people fighting, it sounds like. There's like grunts, there's like sounds of glass breaking, things being thrown,
Oh, Antia.
shouts.
And I like pull out my short bow and I go, sorry, my long bow, and I jog.
Yeah.
Pull out my mace. Just follow and like I'm trying to find out because so as they when they come into view, can we see who's all fighting?
Yeah, yeah. You run up and you hear it's coming down an alley, down one way. And as you turn that way, you see something of a shanty town. It's like the people that can't afford to stay in a inn or hotel. Uh, definitely in the lower
Tavern.
ring. But yeah, so there's like
Hmm.
it's like a little tent city that's been set up. There's barrels that are just on fire, giving you good light. But all around, I'd say the third building in, there's three people that are just like pushing and shoving each other, throwing punches, throwing anything they can get their hands on, or using it as a weapon. And you see this faint glow of orange coming off their eyes.
Okay.
I put my bow
Casting
away and I grab the short sword.
hmm, casting thaumaturgy on myself so I can make myself louder. Hey, what's causing all the ruckus?
They whip all eyes on you, and you get that uncomfortable vision of that when you're like staying in the dark and you see animals looking at you from the
Hmm.
darkness and you just see that eye glow. You see that as they whip around. These are like three humans, definitely like scraggly, unkept. And as they whip around, look at you, they bolt in the other direction.
Oh, chase.
And they are
Yep,
fast. Yeah, okay, let's do a chase.
yep, chasing.
Let's roll a quick initiative.
Okay, I have to ask really quickly,
Yeah.
how big and possibly strong is Split Finger?
I am not that strong, but I'm very dexterous.
Damn it. So I can't do a backpack situation.
With 11 strength,
I'm a halfling, dude. That's why I'm asking.
uh,
You can back if you want.
I
It's
don't think it's
yeah,
gonna work
we're
very
doing
well.
we're doing light as long as it's fun.
yeah, all right.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right, you start bolting after these three. And there's this like feralness to how they're running. They're like down on all fours half the time. Uh, at any time that something comes up to them, like if there's a barrier, they just put their shoulders through it. They don't go over it. They don't go around it. They go through it. That includes other people. That includes uh, burning garbage bins. They are moving with a ferocity that most would think is dangerous. Um,
Okay. So
Mechanics, call it in, call it in.
I have this idea. Okay, okay, run with me. I have this idea. Uh, so because we're all wearing chainmail, and I'm gonna jump up real quick, and I'm gonna grab the immovable rod that we've grabbed from the place and pull it out
okay.
and like stick it towards his back, like where the chainmail is, so I can stand on the immovable rod and not hit him, just using him as like a stabilizing thing.
So
It's attached.
are you
The rod is
activating it?
attached. Yeah, I'm gonna activate the
It
rod, attaching it to his
so
chainmail.
its whole thing is it literally does not move. Like you would anchor him in
XYZ
place.
position is
Okay,
static.
never mind. Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay, never mind. I
that's
was
all
thinking
good.
like, oh,
That'd be very
okay,
funny
like it
though,
won't
because
fall.
like
It'll
I don't
stick.
understand how
It'll
this
stick. It'll
works.
be fine.
Ugh.
All right, never mind. He just jumps up, then grabs him. Go. I'll call it in. Pulls out the setting stone. Hey, this is Mechanics and Split coming off the north gate. There's three very feral humans, and they are running full speed towards. crap, which way we're going? Looks around, trying to figure out which way they're heading.
They're going
West. We're
west
going
away
west.
from the. Yeah.
We're going. We're heading west. We are in pursuit.
Are you
Uh,
using your call for backup in
yes,
this instance?
yes.
Okay.
Because at this
Yeah,
point
yeah.
we need to. Because we're not gonna. We're calling reinforcements.
All right. You are able to call in your reinforcements. They absolutely beefed it in terms of initiative. They got a natural one.
Uh,
You are essentially able to corral them into the direction you want, which you said was west. There are certain barriers to jump over, so I'll need like an athletics check or some kind of check to avoid the barriers that they're just smashing through. Um, you can choose what skill you want to use.
Okay.
can I use perception check to assist to tell them, hey,
Yeah,
watch out for that? Okay,
yeah. If
cool.
you're being
I'm gonna do
carried, you
that.
can give
Yes,
split finger advantage.
cool. I have perception +5. I think. Let me make sure of that. Yes, and then I rolled a 16, so 21.
Beautiful.
Okay. First roll 2.
Okay.
Second roll 20.
There, natural 20. Very good.
Hey!
Total
Yeah,
of 26 for acrobatics.
like you've been training your whole life. You're vaulting over things. Beautiful, perfect form. Uh, you see someone go, whoa, and get like a perfect picture as you jump through the air. You look like Usain
Hey.
Bolt. And you are quickly able to catch up to these feral fleers as there is no form for them. They're slipping, they are getting caught on things. And as they begin to approach the end of the alley, with you in hot pursuit, you see another duo of guards kind of just flip around and lower halberds that to cut them off. They come skidding to a halt, hissing and looking back and forth. What is your next move for both of you?
What'd you roll for
Uh,
initiative?
Mine is 20 total.
Okay, cool. I rolled 17, so you go first.
Okay. Uh, I I whip out my bow
Okay,
and I fire 2 shots at
there's three of them. Yeah.
yeah,
So
on the guy all the way on the right.
okay, let's call him number three.
Okay, so I can make 2 attacks.
Sure.
Natural 1.
That one sails past into the dirt.
And the other one is a +6, so that's a 14.
Hits.
Okay. And then I do a 1d8 +4 for a total of 12.
12. Beautiful. Where do you shoot him?
Uh there's 2 guards on the other side, so I'm aiming for like lower center mass.
Okay,
So
yeah, you hit it, and he goes down hard. That was all you really needed for that guy. So as he takes an arrow, he collapses to the ground.
okay,
Mechanics. Oh, unless you want to do anything else.
I was just gonna walk more forward to give less of mechanics, like less distance to travel.
Okay.
Um, I am on his back, so I'm going to use him as like a vault essentially to jump off
Sure.
and come down another one to like knock him out with my mace.
Okay. Non-lethal or lethal in this case?
Yeah, not lethal
Okay.
because yeah, we need people to question, and I'm not here to kill people.
Fair enough.
All right, that's a 12, and I think +5, so 17.
17 hits.
Cool. It's this one and my 2d4s. Where'd my other d4 go? Oh well. Oh wait, there it is. Okay, nope, that's not it. Okay. 2 and then 4. I'm sorry, 2 bludgeoning +3, so 5 bludgeoning. And then 4 +2 radiant. So
6.
what? 11.
11.
So
Okay.
six radiant, 5 bludgeoning.
You hit him, and you feel that strike being just more or less ineffective. You hit him hard, but it is like hitting a wall. It's skinny, shriveled individual. It
They
shouldn't
shouldn't
feel
do
like
that.
this. But then the radiant triggers, and his side just like burned away in this radiance. Not lethally, but enough that he is completely knocked and skunked and is sent spinning by this blast of radiance, hitting the wall and collapsing unconscious. The other two guards are going to use their glaives essentially. You see people catchers, they're going to try to like use these like their sticks to kind of make a crisscross and kind of pin him to the wall. And I'm just gonna do that and that's okay. They do manage to get him, and he's still like pulling and trying to get him away and move around, but they've got him, and he's like, "Good calling, guys. Yeah, we've got this guy here. If you want to check anything else out."
Okay, so really quick, you said the radiant knocks some stuff off the one guy.
Not literally. You knock him out with the radiance, essentially.
Oh, okay.
So you hit him. There wasn't much an effect from the physical damage, but then the
Mhm.
burst of radiance knocked him out.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that so guys, that's we gotta knock his ass out too.
Well,
He's
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
piss.
okay, go for it. We got him. And he's like like pulling at their spears, like trying to bite, trying to grab them, but they've got him like at a distance.
Just walks over and just with the mace.
Bonk. Yeah. And
Bonk.
he's essentially restrained at this point. So yeah, easy enough.
hmm Pulls out manacles and starts like shackling them down.
yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
I got the other one. I started administering first aid to the guy I skewered with my arrow.
Make a medicine check.
Uh,
10 or you need a 10 or
oh,
higher.
whew. All right. I don't have negative stats, so 10 it is minimum.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Stabilized. Yeah. So he was bleeding out, dying very quickly. You do manage to get pressure on the wound in enough time that it's
Who
not
are the
a
people
lethal
who showed up?
Two other guards, O'Leary and McConnors.
I thought you were gonna say O'Malley after that, I swear.
No.
Larry McConnors, thanks for
Yep.
helping.
You got it, guys. Anytime.
Thanks.
Actually, just once a day, because that's the rules I
Once
set
a
for
day.
this ability.
Because that's the rules I've just made up. All right. I'm gonna search all of their pockets
Okay.
for them in general, really, because
These guys were beggars. They were homeless, essentially. They were living in this tent city. They don't have anything particular around them. One of them has like a sharpened piece of bone that you're like, why didn't he use it? They were if they were fighting. Uh, yeah, it's just like rags and some makeshift weapons. But as far as you could tell, they were just like punching, throwing, anything they could get their hands on without actually. There was no intelligence behind what they were doing.
do they have any like marks on them, like symbols or anything?
I'll need a medicine check for that. Or
Sure.
perception.
Um,
I can help with the perception.
Medicine, I've got a +7, which will give me a dirty 20.
Beautiful.
Hey.
There are no obvious like, there's no like 666 carved to their foreheads.
Sure.
But with that check, there is the one you hit with your radiant mace completely like that part of him is hurt. It's blackened. It's or sunburnt if it's radiance. There is
Right.
also his face, his chest, like everything front facing has that similar burn. Light, but there. And
gonna-
as you look at the others, they also have this burn.
I'm gonna reach down for a pulse.
Yeah,
I gotta make sure
definitely
they still
alive.
have their hearts. Okay.
Still
They
alive.
still
You're
have
knocking
hearts.
out.
It's okay.
Oh yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
no.
They do have their hearts.
Yeah, no, yeah, no. Okay. Um, all right, so he's gonna turn to the guards. Can you guys get these to the cleric at the station?
Don't you mean 3? Like, what about
Oh.
this guy with the arrow?
Oh, that's right. Sorry, 3. Yes. Can you two get these 3 to the cleric at the
Sure.
station?
We're gonna have to use our once a day ability to call in backup to get these 3 guys.
Yeah.
Yes, we got you. We'll take care of these 3.
All right, and
back
then-
at the station. Yeah, do you think that's enough? I mean, they got like
Something about
restoration, but
they
They
might
need to
have
be in
something.
jail. Number one, they were
just jail. Okay,
Yeah,
we'll put them in the
first,
drunk
look,
tank for now.
restrain them. Make sure they're restrained. Have the cleric
Restrained
take care of.
in
Have
the
the
drunk
cleric
tank.
look them over, and then
Okay.
have them keep us let them know to keep us posted about it because there's an investigation we're doing, and I think they're connected.
All right, good to know. Yeah, if anything comes up, we'll let you know.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. No
Happy to
worry,
help.
McConnors. See you around. Well, see you at the station, really.
See you at the water cooler. The fantasy coffee machine.
Yeah, the fantasy copy machine.
They
The,
both have
the brand
20
is
on.
fantasy. Yeah.
Cute, as they start walking out of the alley, they both have 20 on you. Keeps walking.
Who else
um,
knows?
Dude, do you really want to know?
Split finger with your passive perception of 15. There were three. The three fighting were cloistered around one building. There are quite a few other people, many of who got barreled over. All of them seem fine,
Hmm.
but just around this specific area is where the fighting seemed to be happening.
So like, so we're walking back to like the initial scene of the crime, if you will. The
Yeah,
the
the fight.
yeah, the fight, the physical assaults. Um and okay, and like there, so you're saying there's a central building that they were kind of like
So
circling and fighting each other
you're in an
around?
alleyway. Yeah, so there's like two buildings running. I guess not two buildings, but two rows of buildings, and the alley runs between that. And there was this one section where these people seem to have these like faintly orange glowing eyes and were fighting and tussling. Sorry, I didn't hear that. Oh, I can't hear you suddenly. You muted?
Sorry.
Oh, there it
So
goes.
so like every, so you're saying that there's more people doing physical assaults?
No, only in that spot. It seemed like people were fighting.
And
The rest are just
everyone
like,
who
whoa, they're all
and everyone who was fighting, all of them had that glow.
correct. The three that you all knocked out were had that faintly orange glowing eyes. Not as strong as Stank,
But you're
but
saying you're making it sound like there's more than that
no.
than those
It was
three.
just the three that were centered in this little area. There are other people in this alley,
But yeah, they're whatever
but they're
bystanders. They're,
unaffected.
yeah.
Yeah, they're bystanders.
Okay. Um. Okay. I'll. Yeah. Like. Mechanics. Like. Yeah. Let's just scope out the area. See if. I don't know. Maybe we'll smell sulfur or something. I don't know.
Sure. Let's go see if maybe we can see where they lived or
Yeah,
hung out nearby.
We will see
Might
where
be a
they
clue somewhere.
fought.
That
see where
too.
they. And yes, the sulfur was a good call because yeah, as soon as you get back to the area, you smell it strong coming from the building to the south. If the alley runs east to west, you got two buildings north and south, and you've got the building from the south smelling strongly, strongly of sulfur.
Hmm. Well, knocking duty. I got this one.
Okay. Is there a trail? Like, if it does it get stronger as we walk towards certain areas? Like, if we walk, like, is there a trail of the smell that gets stronger as we keep
It
going?
gets stronger as you go closer to the door. So yeah,
Oh,
you pick
yep.
it up as you enter the area they were fighting. As you get closer to the door, it's like, there it is. Yep.
Well, you found your door. You ready?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna sit right over here, like steps back, two steps, and watches.
Hello.
Knock, knock, knock. You wait
Hello, city guards.
5 seconds, 15 seconds,
Perception check. Can I hear
30
anything?
seconds. There's no answer to the knocking and calling. Perception check will not yield anything. You cannot
Okay.
hear any changes.
All right. Well, we can't just knock down doors, so we
Can't
can
we?
knock on the other buildings.
I'm not entirely sure.
It's just a closed building. We can't just.
Yeah. We have
What are you
okay.
thinking? What are you
Okay.
doing? What are you doing?
All right. You smell the sulfur?
Yeah?
Okay. There was sulfur near a
Probable
dead
cause.
There, yep. There is your Sulfur. You're a dead guard's place, and the possibility of us finding what killed him is here. Therefore, probable cause, and reaches into the bag. I'm pretty sure I have thieves' tools somewhere in here.
Yeah, absolutely. You got tools.
And look,
Uh,
I've got lock picks.
The captain's gonna be so angry at us. Blimey
Boss.
Copperstock is gonna be like flipping his top. Like he won't be stock. He'll be a whole stew. It'll be awful.
Uh-huh. Hey, keep saying everything, and then use this tool to pick that lock because your fingers are more nimbler than mine.
Listen, there's a night course about picking locks, and you should really actually like sign up. Okay.
very good.
Uh, oof, not a good one.
You have advantage. You have two thieves' tools.
Oh, oh, a lot better.
Yay!
Uh, base.
Blimey, it's blimey,
Not
dude,
not quite,
blimey,
Miss Nina.
blimey.
Blimey.
Base
Blimey
14
Copperstock.
with my dex, that will be 18.
Nice.
18. Yes, you go. You expertly feel the tumblers clicking into place. This is a very simple lock. This is not a nice part of town. The locks aren't expensive. This is more basically a shack that you're breaking into right now. And you hear click as the lock easily is unlocked.
As he does that, I'm pulling out my mace. Like, okay, just in case I'm not having another zombie situation.
Uh, just we got each other. Don't worry about it. And I open the door and I knock on the door and I'm like, "City guards, everyone out!"
I'm expecting, what is it? The Fairly Odd Parents of like, I'm being respectful by knocking, but using my authority as a guard to enter your room anyway. Uh, you open the door. Again, the wind, the pressure changes of the room as it blows out. You get a whiff, that horrible stench of
uh,
rotting eggs. Um, you also see what looks to be a barricade that has been set up wrong. The first thing you open the door and it's like they've barricaded the inside. As if like if you were to push on the door, it would stop the door. But now it opens out. So it's just like there's some furniture that has been like pushed up against where the opening would be.
okay.
Um,
Pulls out lantern. All right. This is gonna be.
It is a small room from what you can see. Looking through the
Mhm.
barricade, it's like a small room. Looks like a bedroom or what used to be a bedroom. There is also a larger room further in. It is pitch black in here.
Okay. Halflings have dark vision.
Probably. Who doesn't
I
have
think
dark vision these days?
seriously.
so. Okay. So, but there enough space for because I'm halfling, so that makes me
You
smaller.
could probably squeeze through, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Here, hold this, and hands him up the lantern as he like squeezes through. It. It. Okay. I'm on the other side.
First thing you see, it is less a barricade and more someone has just like haphazardly thrown things in that direction. And there is a large hole in the ground where you see like one of the things is like a bed that has been like flipped up and kind of just fell against a cabinet, creating this awkward space. There is a hole that has been very clearly just dug straight into the ground. Looking further in, and this is depending on kind of how Splitfinger is doing with holding the lantern, you there is a catch of light as the lantern kind of swings through. Something in the middle of the second room further in is reflective and catches that light for a second.
Huh.
Otherwise, it's silent and dark.
Okay. I don't think there's anyone in here right this moment, but we should get you inside first. Looks around. Okay, so since I'm on the other side, can I see where I can move enough furniture? Because I've got a decent strength.
Yeah, yeah. You could
Um,
really just like pull it back down. Like
Okay,
it's not
cool.
a barricade. It hasn't been arranged in a way that makes it tough.
Yeah,
It's just loosely kind of
it was it
stacked
was
so you
it
can
was awkward from the back, but now that I'm up front,
correct.
okay, cool. So like he'll like
Yeah.
start moving some stuff, like all right,
All right.
and
Yeah.
make a hole.
And you make a hole big enough for split finger.
Hey, all right. Oh. Uh,
All right.
All right. Yeah. Both
As
of you
he
wedge your way into the room.
as he wedges in, I put out a hand and stop him. Hey, careful the hole.
There, yes, you see the
what
large
the?
hole that has been clearly dug into the ground. There, this is a decent hole, big, deep, tw- but
That's what she said.
that is
Ah,
indeed what she said. But like, it looks like something of this size would have needed tools, but you don't see any around. It looks like someone. If you want to do an investigation check, that is fine.
sure.
Um, But the
Um,
more striking thing, while we think about that, is what is in the other room. That the metallic shine as you have walked in.
okay,
Okay,
so
I
looking in
focus
the
the light.
hole.
Hmm.
Yes,
Okay,
you
I'm
see.
sorry.
Sure,
Okay.
the whole. Yeah. So what'd you get for investigation before we do that?
Oh no, I was just gonna try to see if I could see from where we are just how deep it is.
Oh yeah, you if you like angle the light at
Uh-huh.
10, 20 feet,
Okay.
clearly under the road of whatever the city has in place.
Okay.
Narrow focusing the light on the thing in the second room, which is a little larger,
Hmm.
more of a gathering space. There is something quite troubling as you see a large magic circle has been inscribed into the ground. It looks powdery, like salt or sand. And in the middle is a pedestal where, from your angle, it looks like mm, a what a pearl in a clamshell.
A clamshell,
Okay.
It's like smooth. It's metallic and smooth, but it kind of has this
like a
from the
bivalve.
back. Yeah, you see that shape of something smooth and metallic and reflective, sitting on a pedestal.
That
And there is enough room to move around this thing in the middle. The magic circle specifically.
that can't be good.
I tr you use the magic. Like we need to call this in. Like this is
Well,
absolutely like we are not forensics. We need to call
no.
this in.
Hold on. Just we're investigating right now, remember? Okay.
It's gonna take them like an hour to get here.
I know. No, come on. Just we can't call anybody in right now. We used our once a day call in already.
Oh shit,
You
you're
use the
right.
sending stone.
Yeah.
It's out of juice.
The setting sun has to recharge. Okay. Uh, can I make because I can't think of anything else. Arcana check.
Uh, from the back, do you want to move to the front in Arcana
Oh
check?
yeah,
Do you want to
no,
get
I want
close
to.
to it? Do you
Yeah.
want to enter the magic
Okay,
circle? Like, well,
hold on.
just paint me a word picture.
Okay, I'm okay. You know what? Let's do this in order. From the hole, does it angle
Yes,
out or does it just go straight down?
straight down, and then you see it kind of curve in towards
Okay, so
south, kind of towards the city center.
so 15 on investigation. Do I see anything?
Investigation. What you see is that
Uh-huh.
there are hand grooves. Something has manually dug this out with their hands.
Well, frack. And there's
Through
nothing in
brick,
the hole though, right?
through slate, through stone. It is a hole, like a tunnel.
But it doesn't like curve out.
It curves as you use the lantern, it curves in towards the city.
Oh, okay. Someone has made themselves a tunnel under the city, and we eventually have to find out where that goes. Great. Okay.
This is
Now we should go.
we're gonna be so famous. Like we're gonna like we
Or
literally
dead.
have a tunnel
Or
and
dead.
then they killed a cop. Yo, we're gonna be so famous.
Hey, remember Stank?
Yeah, they killed him. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what he's famous for right now?
Huh?
You know what he's famous for right now?
Being stinky?
And dead. Let's keep going. And goes towards the magic circle.
Excellent. Presumably you're not stepping into the magic circle unless you
No,
are, in which
no,
case,
no, we are
Mm-mm.
not.
excellent.
Mm-mm.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I guess. So yeah, tracing around the magic circle. Now you have a better look at this room. What you see is a globe, essentially, a ball cut,
Mhm.
bisected down the middle. So and it has kind of been propped up. There is a fork, a metal fork, three prongs have been shoved between these two, and like one half is balanced on this fork to keep it like it's not touching. It's just something is keeping them apart. Um, the magic circle is inscribed. It is very complicated. Like this is something like upper level mages or clerics or spell smart intelligence people would understand.
Okay,
There is also a stack of papers on a desk nearby.
let's go look at the stack of papers. Maybe it'll tell us what the ritual is.
I'm gonna. I'm not gonna fully copy the entire circle in one on one page. I'm gonna take
Mhm.
like I'm gonna try to do two, maybe three papers of like here's like all the outer bigger circles, and then I want another piece of paper that's gonna have like the more inner circles. That way, like if you hold it up to the light and you can be like, ah, I see this is like the full magic circle.
Ah, I see.
That way I reduce the chances of recreating completely
Right.
an
This
unknown magic circle.
this is a pretty intense circle, so I will need a performance check.
Ooh, wait, can he use cartographer's tools?
Yes.
Yay! Advantage.
Okay. Nah, okay.
It's like map making, just map making of words.
Yeah, hey,
If
that's what the
this
tools
is
are
a
for.
dex check, it's a dirty 20.
Yeah. Okay.
If
Nice.
this is a wisdom check, it would be 17.
Okay. I set the DC at 20, so good work.
Oh,
Uh,
oh.
you are able to do it. Using, do you have, yeah, presumably you have notes or papers. You've got your like flip book for notes.
Yeah, we got
Uh,
the bag of holding of stuff.
exactly. Everything's in there, as long as it's mundane. Yes. So you're able to, you pull out some papers, some that you use for notes usually, and you're able to construct this in a way that if you put it all together, it would recreate close to what is approximate is what is on the floor.
Yeah. It's-
There's some like nitty-gritty expertise things that you probably missed. Um, on the desk, the papers contain something actually pretty similar. There is signs that someone is practicing making this sign. There's a circle with like some rough scribbles that like are close, not quite. They try it again, same thing. It's a little better. It's getting closer and closer to approximating what you see in the middle of the room. What stands out in this stack is that three of the pages are much higher quality, and there's a very obvious like tear mark down one side of them.
Hmm.
There's embossing, there's leafing, and what stands out to you, the first thing, and presumably you're reading this, unless you're not.
Yeah, I'm reading it.
Haha, I got you. You're cursed.
Yeah. Oh no!
I warned
I'm no
you.
longer. I'm
Um,
no longer McOnyx. I'm McRuby. Uh,
what you see at the top is a signature. It says from the desk of Yura Katara.
okay.
Eurakatara. Yura Katara. The other thing that jumps out to you is a beautiful blue symbol of a cup
A blue
with there are
like a
two, we'll say three
like a
kind of,
crystal chalice.
oh, one might say
Oh, goody. Okay,
something like a
cool.
crystal chalice.
Because you
And I
say, oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say that is a great place to end up.
Oh,
We'll
damn
end
it.
it with that.
I'm putting the papers in like a tube. What are the hell? The scroll tubes?
Sure.
Yes, I'm
So
gonna like
you wrap
roll up
those
the
up and pull them
papers.
in.
Yes, and put them in. Like
Gotcha.
we're gonna
Okay.
need those
I mean,
later.
we'll pick up here next time. Yeah, you can read it straight
Yeah,
there,
that'll work.
or anything else. Megs, Megs, we're done.
Megs,
Megs, we're
Megs,
finished. Thank you all so much
Megs.
for joining us. Since
Hey,
you want to do a sign out,
Megan, Megan.
I guess we should do a sign out. Do you all want to say anything before we away?
Uh,
Hi, I'm Dark Nevea, and I play games here usually. And I'm usually in the Marches game with Mazrix. He's awesome, and yeah, come check out the Discord if you haven't already. And Frost, go.
I am Frost Embers. I have been playing Brody Splitfinger this entire today. I've had quite a lot of fun. Usually, you can find me at the other Trials of Silver games. If not, I am playing Jedmon this Friday as Trials of Blood. I forgot the title name. Don't ask me for title names. I am awful. But that is who I am. You can
Scrollock.
find me here. And next up is our wonderful DM.
Hey,
Woo!
this has been so much fun, y'all. Uh,
Yay!
Sam is my name. I do art on Twitch sometimes. Come say hey if you like. Currently, I'm working on the profile pics for the characters at Twisted Fates, which is tomorrow. Oh my goodness, I'm so unprepared. Over at Share Tabletop, Friday, Lord Scarlock has mentioned, and Saturday we have the Dark Rewrite one shot.
Woo!
Feel free, please, as Frost usually says, like, subscribe, smash that like button.
Smash it right in the face.
And that's all I really got. Make sure you tell someone you love them. If not someone else, tell yourself because you're a person and you deserve it.
Woo! Had this in the
That's all
Discord.
I got. And exclamation point Discord if you want to see more of this wonderful chaotic games over here on Mastery and Order.
Bye bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Thanks for
Bye
joining.
bye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Whoa.
That was a great
Excellent.
game.
Yeah, it was fun.
Was that what you were envisioning? Some
That
kind
was
of weird,
essentially
like-
it. Yeah.
Okay.
There
I
was
was
a
like,
point where I was
we
like,
did
oh
it
no, we're
right.
going too fast. And then, no, we got to exactly where I thought we'd stop. So,
Oh, good.
and now I have 2 weeks to write more. But what do you all think? Did the stat blocks work? Would you have rather have made characters for this? Like, I wanted to balance it between